Hello Internet, and welcome to another video of me climbing the online ladder with my gravity team here. As you can see, I hope you've been watching all the videos this week, I have been getting darker and darker and darker because I have, yes, recorded them all in one go. So I'm recording it weekend before this. So this is going to be the last one that I'm recording for now. I may or may not record some more next weekend to go on for next week, tomorrow, as you are watching this, because I would like to get to Master Ball. So I think at the moment I am going to plan to do that. I would like to do that. But there's a Rhyperior. But yeah, this is the last one that I'm going to be recording for now. But as you are watching it on Sunday, there may well be another one tomorrow as well that I record as the weekend is that you are existing in right now. If you understand what I mean. But okay, so Max S, VGC. They've got VGC in their name. That means they know what they are doing. That's how it works. The Iron Jugulus is maybe a little bit scary. Yeah, this is actually a little bit scary just in general because I like my photosynthesis boost, but I don't really like leading Groudon into Kyogre teams. That's probably Water Urshifu as well. But if I lead Lunala Sandy Shocks, which I would like to, that Iron Jugulus is an issue for us. Or is it? I can Terra Dark. Let's go with Lunala Sandy Shocks. With Groudon definitely and Clefairy definitely for a matchup like this. It is getting dark, isn't it? I have not yet invested in a light. Yeah. Apologies if you really like looking at me, but yeah, it's I'm in the dark. Okay, they've just led double that. Which makes me wonder, is this a choice Scarf Kyogre? I mean, is there... I'm looking at the order of the abilities there. Calyrex's went before, but isn't Calyrex, like, funny because its ability always goes first, or something like that? Like, looking at the team, it doesn't look like it would be a Choice Scarf Kyogre, does it? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to go for Hypnosis and the Gravity. If it's Choice Scarf, then I'm hoping that I'm hitting... Okay, I'm hoping that I'm hitting this Hypnosis without Gravity. It's an Amoonguss. Sandy Shocks is a little bit redundant on the field now. But I don't really want to bring Groudon in either. The Amoonguss probably will just protect here to burn a turn of sleep. But I am going to try and Hypnosis still. And I am going to Earth Power the Calyrex because I'm hoping that me saying it's redundant is going to backfire. And actually the Earth Power is going to put it in range of a +1 Meteor Beam. But, okay, no Protect. Some Amoonguss don't have Protect, which, I mean, I've used Amoonguss without Protect before, but it is a little bit sketchy, I think. Because there's probably Pollen Puff, Rage Powder Spore, and Sludge Bomb, or clears, that poison attack that clears boosts, clear Smog. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just doing this. But now do I want to be attacking into the Amoonguss with my Earth Power? Yes, I do. Because I'm not actually that worried about Trick Room. I say that, I'll probably lose when I get Trick Room up. But I have got my Clefairy in the back. Okay, they're deciding to Terra for some reason, even though they know that I can just Hypnosis it. I guess they're hoping that I'm just going to attack this turn. But nice for him to use the Terra for us. Okay, that definitely puts it in range of Meteor Beam. Amoonguss has got its 1 in 3 chance of waking up here, hasn't it? And it does. Okay. Okay. I feel like, and I've said this, you know, earlier in the week as well, I feel like my sleep turns have not been favourable for us here in the slightest. Okay, it doesn't matter what I do with Lunala, I can't wake up. I could Earth Power. It won't knock Amoonguss out. It won't do a whole lot to Calyrex. And Sandy Shocks would just go to sleep. Unless a Terra Grass, but I don't want to do that. I am going to Earth Power. They're going to put me to sleep. I really have not been lucky with these sleep turns. Okay. Well then, I need to really hope I get a first turn wake. I mean, they've had 2 first turn wakes. It would only be fair if I got a first turn wake as well. Sandy Shocks can't wake up this turn, but I am going to try and burn a turn of sleep. That's fine. So they are going to be getting Trick Room up here. Wake up. Wake up. I don't wake up. Oh, okay. They're not Trick Rooming. Which I don't think I mind too much. Well, maybe I do. Gravity ends. Okay, yeah. That has made things quite bad. I think I need to hope I wake up. I mean, I didn't get the first turn wake. I have got a 1 in 2 chance, a 50-50 chance of waking up this turn. Because I got the special defense drop on the Amoonguss. I think a Meteor Beam will knock it out. And so I'm going to Terra Fire and Swords Dance here. I mean, if I get a 3-turn sleep here, then that is the game. That would be really unfortunate, you know, especially after they got their 2 first turn wakes. But, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, okay. Please wake up. Yay, we wake up. Okay. I mean, there will be games like this. You know, if I got a 3rd turn wake there, and, you know, they had 2 first turn wakes, games will happen like that, but the idea with teams like this, you know, my Gravity teams, is that over the course of a tournament, for example, you are putting the odds in your favour. So here's the Swords Dance, and you've got to imagine they're going to Trick Room. But I've got Clefairy, and they've not got their Amoonguss anymore. Okay. Lunala survives. We haven't got Gravity anymore, unfortunately, which is sad for Hypnosis, but is also sad for Precipice Blades. Yeah. So I'm going to Moongeist Beam into that, and I'm going to protect that. And hope that they don't protect their Kyogre, and if they do knock my Lunala out, then they Trick Room, I hope. But we're not in a terrible position. But neither are they. You know, it's all to play for. It's pretty balanced. Okay. +1 Moongeist Beam. Should do about 40%. Yeah, 50%. Water Spout, okay. If they Trick Room, I can after you. Because that Moongeist Beam has put it in +2 Precipice Blades range. Okay, they don't Trick Room, so they are still in +2 Precipice Blades range, but I just don't have to after you now. If I had Helping Hand, that would be a Helping Hand. Like, +2 Precipice Blades definitely knocks the Kyogre out there, doesn't it? So I don't need to worry about the Kyogre. I can't help the accuracy. After you, pointless. Follow me. Yes, I think, just in case they high horsepower. Moonblast isn't going to do anything. Protect. I'd only do that if I think they're going to Astral Barrage. The other one, Glacial Lance, which they might. But I need to protect the Groudon, and I think 2 Precipice Blades might be close just to knocking the Calyrex out. Okay, we hit. Okay, critical hit. I think 2 were going to be knocking it out anyway. Okay, Glacial Lance. Clefairy will survive, yeah, okay. So they made, yeah, Protect would have been the better move there, but there's a Water Urshifu. The problem is, I don't think a +2 Precipice Blades knocks it out. If I think they're faster than my Groudon, then I have to follow me. But if I follow me, Clefairy goes down, Groudon doesn't knock Urshifu out. The next turn... Oh, they've maybe got Aqua Jet, haven't they? Controllers, please work. I'm going to Moonblast. This might seem like a stupid move, but I'm going to Moonblast it. That was a stupid move. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. That was a stupid move. Follow me. Clefairy goes down. Precipice Blades. Precipice Blades wouldn't have knocked it out. So the next turn, an Aqua Jet would have knocked us out. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. We lost the game either way. Yeah, Aqua Jet, Clefairy goes down. Precipice Blades. It survives. Calyrex survives because it protects. Clefairy's down. Next turn. Yeah, I mean, the only way I would have won that game is if Precipice Blades one-shot the Urshifu there. I went for the Moonblast because I was hoping that Groudon would have been faster than the Urshifu. I'd have got the Precipice Blades, I would have knocked the Calyrex out, I would have brought the Urshifu down to, you know, its Sash or 20% or whatever if it's bulky, and then they would have targeted my Groudon with the Water attack, and the Moonblast would have followed up and knocked out the Urshifu from there. That was my plan. That's what I was hoping for. It didn't work out like that, unfortunately. But I am, you know, 95, 99% sure Precipice Blades wasn't going to be knocking out Urshifu in one go there anyway. Because I went for the Aqua Jet, they probably weren't fast. You know, definitely not Scarfed. So, I'm assuming anyway. That's why they went for the Aqua Jet. So, that means they would have had some bulk in them. So, yeah. Either they were Sash or just bulky. Yeah. Precipice, yeah, that's a really frustrating game to lose. I feel like we were in a really good position earlier on in the game, but they got 2 first turn wakes. You know, I got a second turn wake. You know, at least it wasn't 3 turns. I kept thinking they were going to Trick Room, but I guess they were smart. I had the Clefairy in the back. Their Amoonguss had been knocked out. So they didn't have to Trick Room. They didn't need to Terra when they did as well. But I suppose it covered me just attacking. Okay, an opponent. I would like to win against a person to get the bad taste of that game out of my mouth. Okay, this is just a standard, like, sort of Miraidon team, but these are actually quite nasty still to go against. Yeah. Groudon, Sandy Shocks, Lunala, and Clefairy. Okay, yeah. Yes, I am stewing over that last game. I mean, I can't complain about them getting 2 first turn wakes. I mean, I can, but I can't at the same time. I just feel like the game was still winnable after that. I was in a good position. I hit my Precipice Blades, Kyogre went down. Alright, okay. They can't Volt Switch in Trick Room. So do you think they'll just hard swap in Trick Room? Do you think they'll Trick Room at all? I'm still going to play turn 1 just on the safe side. Just to get a good whack of damage into the Miraidon. If they swap, something else is taking damage. It looks like the Miraidon's turning into a fairy though, probably. So we're only going to be doing about half to it. Electro Web won't be resisted anymore, but Precipice Blades will not be super effective, unfortunately. Ooh, okay. If they are Choice Scarfed here, which they're not, then that could have been bad. But that Helping Hand means that, yeah, they're doing damage right now. Alright. Goodbye, Sandy Shocks. Well, it has to be Lunala. Oh, this is... Alright, okay. That Precipice Blades hitting would have been quite nice. Because Precipice Blades isn't going to knock Farigiraf out. There's no point in me terroring my Groudon now. I could terror the Lunala on the foul play. But yeah. Do we think a Precipice Blades and Moongeist Beam is going to knock the Miraidon out? I was going to go for a Meteor Beam, but I kind of want to keep the Meteor Beam for the Farigiraf. I mean, I kind of have to, don't I? Unless I knock it out with Moonblast from Clefairy. But they are -1 speed on their Miraidon, so my Lunala will be faster. Yeah, that's definitely in Precipice Blades range. And we hit this time. Farigiraf survives, as expected. They've terrored as well, so if they've got Calyrex in the back, we need to bear that in mind. Trick Room, okay. Okay. Is it Iron Hands? It is Iron Hands. Okay, then we'll protect Groudon. And hope to go for a fighting move into my now dark Lunala. Yeah, the Precipice Blade's miss was unfortunate. Okay, they've gone for a Fake Out, which probably does more damage than a Drain Punch would have done. So, that worked out for him, I suppose. But I don't know why they went for the Fake Out there. But now we have to... I mean, they could go for a Follow Me. Follow Me takes... Nah, because they'll have Heavy Slam on the Iron Hands, won't they? So I just want to get some damage. I just want to get some damage here. Alright, well that is annoying. Especially since we are in prison. Okay. Especially since we are I don't know, have they got Protect on it? Alright, okay, now that's bad. I was hoping that they were going to target the Groudon there. I could have gone for a Protect Precipice Blade, but that would have been pretty, well, unreasonable of me. Wow, this has gone pretty badly, hasn't it? We can't protect Lunala. There's still 2 more turns of Trick Room. Ah, this is going to be a Drain Punch or a Low Kick or something, isn't it? I thought about attacking with Groudon, but nah, they're making the right moves. They are making the right moves. So if I had gone for a Precipice Blades there, assuming I hit, both of these Pokemon would have been gone. We would have had 1 more turn of Trick Room to play against whatever is in the back. This has been a really frustrating game. I'm going to try for the double protect. But yeah, this game is over. Unless they target the Groudon here, and I do get the double protect. I do get the double protect. But they don't target Lunala. Groudon. Okay, well, on the plus side, we probably will see what, if we hit our Precipice Blade, we probably will see what the last Pokemon is. Ooh, yeah. This is actually really frustrating. The last game before this, you know, okay, a little bit unfortunate maybe. This game, again, a bit unfortunate with the Precipice Blades, but, you know, it didn't swing the game. They made some nice moves in Trick Room. And yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Alright then, 1 more game, and hopefully we will finish on a win. Maybe I'm getting like hot and tired as well. What even happened in that last game? What did happen? They led Miraidon for Farigiraf, didn't they? I led Double Ground. Electro Web, they terrored. Precipice Blades missed the Miraidon. And they went Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam, I think, didn't they? But I still had the drop. I still had the -1 speed drop on the Miraidon. Next turn, Precious Blades, yeah, I knocked out the Miraidon with the double. And they Trick Roomed, I think, didn't they? And then, yeah, the Iron Hands is a very, very good Pokemon. Like, Iron Hands is really good. But they just, yeah, I mean, maybe they, I don't know. They obviously played around my Groudon really well. If I'd attacked that turn when they, you know, doubled into the Lunala, then we would have been in Trick Room for... Would we have had 2 turns of Trick Room left to go against their Calyrex? You know, that would have won us the game if we had just attacked there. So that is frustrating. But we have played against this team once before, and it was pretty shady from what I remember. It wasn't a convincing kind of win, so... I don't know, I'm hoping we're going to finish this off with a win. It would please me to end on a win. Because, you know, we've had videos where things have, you know, gone wrong in the past. 2 losses and whatnot, but... Let's finish on a high. Okay. So again, advantage of close team sheet here. They don't know I've got the cloak on Sandy Shock, so I'm imagining they are just going to fake out there. But we had a similar situation in a previous game, and I just went for an Electro Web and attack into the Calyrex. Worst case scenario here, they protect the Calyrex and just Spore. Or protect the Calyrex in general and do something. Like Decorate or whatever, you know, that would be bad. They could follow me, but if they do, that's not the end of the world, because neither of my Pokemon would be going to sleep. And I would be getting the speed drop on the Calyrex. They're terroring the Calyrex. Into Dark, okay. Same idea as me. This would be another scenario where Moonblast on Lunala would be better than Meteor Beam. I think over the course of, you know, the last week plus that we've been doing these games, I think Moonblast would be better on Lunala. Okay. We anticipate the fake out correctly. Nay, nasty plot. Okay. I like it. But things have got really bad now. Yeah, that doesn't do much damage. So special defense rises. That is actually quite bad, because Electro Web potentially knocked them out. I'm not even sure Earth Power knocks them out now. So I'm going to Hypnosis, and I'm going to Gravity. And I'm going to target the Smeargle. If they Astral Barrage, they knock my Sandy Shocks out, that's fine, I guess. I can Hypnosis next turn. I'm Hypnosising the Smeargle because I don't want to faff around with my Pokemon getting put to sleep as well. Okay. They anticipated the Wide Guard. I've still got my Shadow Shield. That's good. But Smeargle didn't Wide Guard or follow me or anything, so... Or did it? No, it didn't. So... Okay, its defense rises now. This moody Smeargle does not want to get knocked out, does it? So maybe I actually bring the Iron Valiant in. What's their other restricted Pokemon? Is it... I can't remember. It's Zamazenta, isn't it? For putting Iron Valiant, then I can just close combat and Hypnosis. They are dark as well, so maybe this is a good time for Iron Valiant to come in. The Calyrex, I'm quite sure, is going to protect here. So if I really wanted, I could Meteor Beam the Smeargle. No, the Smeargle can wake up and go for Follow Me, so I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go for Hypnosis into the Calyrex and just the Close Combat into the Smeargle. Okay. Is this Zamazenta? No, it's Rillaboom. They are going to be protecting Calyrex. Okay, and now I'm susceptible to Fake Out. But we know they've got Psychic. They will have Astral Barrage as well. And Nasty Plot. And Protect. So we know all 4 of their moves. Assuming they've got Astral Barrage. So that means they can't really touch the Lunala. So Lunala is going to get a Fake Out here, unfortunately. I can't do anything about that. I mean, they can just double into the Calyrex, can't they? Yeah, I can just do that. Close Combat and knock it out. Alright, that's fine. So we are at -2 defense. A Grassy Glide probably will knock the Iron Valiant out here. But, yeah, this is... I mean, this seems to happen, doesn't it? I feel like I'm in control. I'm somewhat in control of this game. Shadow Shield back intact. That's good. But, it can all go wrong, can't it? Yeah, here's a Zamazenta. I am weak to Body Press now. I've still got Groudon in the back. They can't Terra. So I can survive 1 Body Press. I'm going to put the Zamazenta to sleep. I have got 2 turns of Gravity left. And I'm going to try an Icy Wind. They're not going to Wide Guard here. Grassy Glide probably does knock Iron Valiant out, but I don't want Groudon to come in on this. Oh, we survive. Okay. That's good. So that means we're not taking a Body Press now. Iron Valiant. The bit of bulk I've got in Iron Valiant, they're actually doing some business. I presume. I think, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. There's still, what, 12 hit points there? Okay, it is still Groudon in the back. I can't Terra. They've still got Smeargle in the back. Zamazenta can wake up here. I still can use my Meteor Beam. And I think I will. Smeargle might come in for Rillaboom here. And I'm going to try and Close Combat. I think they'll Grassy Glide. Ooh, okay. First turn Wake. We're used to opponents having them recently, aren't we? Not to sound too bitter or anything. The reason I didn't go for Hypnosis is because I thought Smeargle could come in there. And then, you know, they're not only wasting my last turn of Gravity, but they are getting another potential Fake Out in the future. Ah, that doesn't knock it out. I thought that would knock it out. This game has actually turned... So, you know, remember a few minutes ago when I said... I feel like I'm in control, but a lot of the time when I feel like that, you know, the game can just turn around very quickly. Well, I feel like that's just happened. What do we want to do here? I don't want to take a Grassy Glide, but yeah, this is the turn, you know. I anticipated them to do this last turn, and it made more sense for them to do this last turn. I think I'm going to have to try and hit a Hypnosis out of gravity, because if I'm faster. If I Precipice Blades and Moongeist Beam, I know I'm +1. I don't think that knocks it out. I mean, they can Wide Guard as well. No, I'm okay. I'm gonna try it. I don't like going for Hypnosis without gravity. Okay. Well, is that another first turn wake from Smeargle? I'm not sure. I wasn't counting. But it doesn't matter either way, does it? Yeah, Moongeist Beam wasn't going to be knocking that out. So, either way, I was going to be losing my Lunala here. Yeah. If they didn't wake up, Moongeist Beam, Precipice Blades. Well, okay, actually. If they didn't wake up there, the Zamazenta would be in Precipice Blades range now. So this is another bitter game to take, actually. Yeah, this has been disappointing. I have to hope they won't. I mean, if they Wide Guard, then that opens me up to just Heat Crashing the Rillaboom. This is assuming that I survive this Body Press as well. And I'm missing something as well. Ah, yeah, okay, I didn't knock the Rillaboom out. Even if I attacked last turn... Okay, I survived. Even if I attacked last turn, that wouldn't have knocked the Rillaboom out. I mean, it would have been close. I don't think it would have knocked the Rillaboom out. If that Precipice Blades would have hit, then, you know, if that Precipice Blades had hit, and if that knocked out the Rillaboom, then I would have just needed to have hit another Precipice Blades and we would have won the game. But this has been, actually, a really frustrating 3 games in this video. Yeah, 3 games that I felt like they were winnable. But... I don't know, what happened? What happened? Like, I don't want to keep saying, like, first turn wakes, because, I mean, that did contribute, but, like, there were turns. The Trick Room game before, I should have just attacked with Groudon, but that would have been a pretty, you know, rough, call to make to do. But maybe I had to do it. Oh man, I'm just going to have to watch this last game back because I feel like I was in control. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope you've enjoyed watching this more. I've enjoyed playing it. So I'll just say goodbye for now.